Hey guys, welcome back. Illusion here with you again, like always, back for another episode of the DNS Tech Pack. This is going to be part 2 of the mob farm. So last episode we were working on the mob farm and had a little bit of difficulty, but slept on it and got kind of a better plan coming into this morning, kind of what I want to get done. So part 2, I guess let me go ahead and sleep and we'll jump over there and I'll show you the changes I made. I'm having a lot of issues with the MFR wither spawner, and I did an update the other day, and you can see that this one right here was a safari net that I originally had in my little makeshift mob farm over there, but you can see there's nothing in there. Even though it says wither skeleton, nothing in there. So that's part 1 of why nothing was spawning in the auto spawner. So I was like, okay, I went back to the nether with another safari net and grabbed another wither skeleton, and this one renders on the tooltip as skeleton, and you can see he's in there. Where did he go? So again, skeleton, but I'm still having trouble getting that to spawn in. So that was part of my problem last night. I was using this one right here that clearly is not working anymore. But once I started thinking about it, and once I slept on it, I realized that once I did the update to the pack, I added in matter overdrive. Now the only really reason that you're going to be spawning in wither skeletons is to get wither heads to kill the wither. But with matter overdrive, we're going to just basically auto-magically create new nether stars. So really the need for us to have a whole wither farm, not that high. So I totally ripped it out. I ripped out that whole system, and we can jump over there, and I put it back to a very simple system, just like this. And I got everything back and running like it should be. And I moved the gas spawner down because apparently with this type of spawner it needs blocks above it to spawn in, not blocks below it. So I just moved it down and it works now. So everything's looking good. Now I did come in here. Now if you right click on here with a wrench, you can do what's like a forced connection. So I was able to do the forced connection onto the spawner for that. So yeah, so we're looking good. We're in pretty good shape. Now we're going to come up with I'm going to build a pretty cool system that's going to level emit and how to keep our system stocked at all times. So that's what we're going to get into right now. Let's jump back to the workshop. Turn hover off. One thing I wanted to do real quick, while I was thinking about it, is I got a lot of hearts, but I don't have a lot of necrotic bones, so I think I had 9 necrotic bones, and I'm out of apples. Well then, let's fix that. Looks like this system's jammed up again. Yep. I need to fix this one. I got an idea how I'm going to fix it. I just haven't done it yet. Okay. Alright. I don't know how many that was, but that seems about right. Okay, one of those. Cool. Alright, so we need some more hearts, or we need some more necrotic bones, but that'll be 9 extra hearts, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so what we're going to do in our system here is we're going to use wireless from Wireless Redstone Chicken Bones Edition and level emitters. So what I'm going to have is grab some level emitters. Alright, cooked up 6. Let's cook up one more. And then wireless. I just set this up, so hopefully it works. So we're gonna need, I think, six of those. And we're gonna need 6 of those. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna tell the ME system to level emit to the wireless transmitter that was going to be received wireless receiver at the mob farm. So it's a really cool way to do this. So let's set up ender pearls first. Now, ender pearls is something we're going to have to do kind of tricky. Slime, we're going to need, I didn't set up that other slime farm because I have to go find another vanilla spawner, and as stupid as it sounds, it's kind of hard to find. Alright, tiers. What else do we have over there? I got my list right here. Wisp. Wisp, I'm probably not going to put on a level emit. I'm just going to do that kind of a manual. Blaze. So that's 4. Now for witches. A little low on glowstone. I also got a rogue android mob, which is kind of cool. But I'm going to save those to try to get another one so I can do a resurrection. So that'll probably be 3 of my 4. So yeah, so let's jump down here. Got some ME cable. I'm going to probably just stretch it out in this little corner over here. So there's nothing really going on over here. So you level emit to a transmitter. Well, this cable's gonna get all up in my way. So I made this thing 3 blocks high so I could work under here without hitting my head. Okay. So you are going there. And we're going to transmit. So we're going to set up ender first. So for ender, we're going to do light gray 1001. Oops. 1001 there, and we're going to level emit there, and I'm going to keep like 2,500 ender pearls. Does that sound pretty good? 2,500 ender pearls. And we are going to, now this one has to be the opposite, because normally my whole mob farm setup is active with a signal. But with the Enderman spawner, it's active without a signal. So we have to do this one backwards. So emit when levels are above or equal to. This is this is what we want. So this is going to be emitting. It should be off because we have less than that. Okay, cool. So now if I fly over to here, wireless receiver, we'll do a force connection on you. 1001. So you see, signal is off, turning on the spawner, and it'll stay on until we have over 2,500 ender pearls in our network. Now, the thing I'm kind of worried about is, A, we're going to have to deal with some chunk loading issues, which I probably didn't build with good chunk boundaries. No, hell no, why would I? I couldn't have screwed that up more if I tried. But at least you can see the manifestation of what kind of I had in my head. Hopefully they're not going to teleport too bad around here. If we grab this, well, too bad I can't see how many's in there exactly. But anyway, that's kind of my plan right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a quick cut and try to come back and set the rest of these up, and then we'll kind of go over them, make sure they're all looking good, because I'm just going to be kind of repeating what I just showed you how to do. So I'll see you in a second. Alright guys, we're back. So I just finished setting everything up. I didn't bring you guys over there, but I've been kind of toying with this place a little bit, trying to get it better. So we're going to put Britannia right here. This will be Witchery, but I had to go get some more redwood, ran out of woodwood. And then of course this will be Thaumcraft over here. Don't know exactly where to put this, but I need you to rotate, please. Thank you. And you're going to be what I wrote down, 1006. This 1006. Thanks. Alright. So I got a chunk loader and I got everything set. I'll show you kind of what it looks like underneath now that it's finished. Just got a little line of level emitters, each going to a wireless transmitter. And remember, this one's the only one that's opposite. Everything else is emit when you're below. So we have less than 2,500 blaze rods, so it's on. Less than 2,500 slime balls, it's on. Less than 100 tiers, it's on. Actually, I still need to drop down this one right here. Less than 1,000, and I only put 1,000 glowstone. So basically, I'm going to only turn on the witch spawner when I get to below 1,000. But hopefully my bees and just whatever else I'm doing is going to keep up. But we will have to see how that's going. So I have 922. Ooh, look at all this crap I need to void out. Yeah, we're definitely getting some slime. 642 ender balls. Alright, let's jump. Guess I can put this up now. You can go away. So I need to set that up. I'm going to grab a little piece of alloy just in case. Don't know if I'm going to need it or not. Okay. So you see everything running now. The only thing that's bad about this is I'm not getting all the XP, but that's a lot of XP. So I need to go in there and fix the that one right there, that tier one, the gas tier. You see everything's running. Everything up here. Now this red one was the gas tier, but since it's not hooked up here anymore, that's why it's doing there. Green is Wisp, but that's why that's off. So that's the one I just set up in Thaumcraft room, so I can flip it on there based on what I need. And you can see everything else is running like it should. Alright, let's grab like 4-ish. Cool, that'll work. Now let's see if we can do this without dying. Alright. Oh yeah, I'm making a bigger mess now. Okay, but at least I found it. Okay, I don't think that'll... Just put that there for funsies. So now this one is 1004. Okay, which it should be on. And then we will fill that back up. So it looks like everything's running according to plan, which is odd for me. Probably didn't get enough dirt. Oh well. Yeah, the item collector gets it before I can. So I'm kind of happy with this system. Everything's running according to plan. I definitely need slime balls to make jet fuel. Should put this down before we leave. 2 chunks is fine. So now our system is completely automated. It'll keep stock of, make sure we have 2,500 pearls, 2,500 blaze rods, and anytime we get low in our system, kick on the mob farm, fill it back up, and then turn it back off. Love automation. Automation at its finest. Alright, let me monitor this first system, do a time check, and we'll be back in just a minute. Alright guys, I'm back. So, everything's looking really good actually. I think we started off with, just like a few minutes ago, was like 1,600 pearls, and now we're at 1,900. Slime was at 500 just a few minutes ago, but it went down for the jet fuel, now back up. Blaze was at 120, now we're at 160. So everything looks good. We were at 20-something tiers, now we're at 37. So I'm pleased with that system. You know, there's looking good to me. About 18 minutes in, so I don't want to cut it quite yet, but I want to do a few more things. How many blocks are you off to? Now, one thing you got to deal with is garbage coming into the system. It's just a matter of time. So I made a trash can and extra utilities, storage bus, and I made a fuzzy card. Fuzzy card will kind of let you give you some more flexibility with some of the junk you got coming in. For instance, I'm sure we have lots of bows coming in. Yay, bows, trash. Now the cool thing about storage bus, anything coming into the network will get placed in there, but it will not export what's already in the network. So you see as I drop it back in the network, it tries to store it in there. And since I got the fuzzy card, why are you doing that? Just dropping it right into the trash can. So that's a good way to deal with things that coming into your network as far as future. You got to deal with some of the stuff that's already in your network now. But yeah, like steel I mean, I don't need any of this garbage. Glowstone helmets. I mean, if they had EMC, I mean, I know the bows have EMC, but it's not worth enough to my time. You know. Yep. So, this is a good way to kind of clean up your system. And we can drop a capacity card in there to get a few more slots available if we need to, just like that. So, cool way to clean out your network from junk. Well, that's not what I wanted. Let's see what other garbage is coming in here. Usually the garbage tends to settle at the bottom of your network, where you don't see it as often. What else is junk in here? I figure out what I'm going to do. I'm going to save all those Android parts because they're going to help us in matter of overdrive. That's why I'm not voiding those yet. These I could care less about. I really could. Are they still the same item ID? Yes. That they are. Because we're not going to do anything with Enchanting Plus. Just not going to happen. Trash them all. So cool. So I'm going to leave it there for that. You can see we're up 2,000 pearls. Slowly working your way up. Dimensional blank blocks. What else do we got? What else do I don't need, I should say? I did move all the potions into a filing cabinet with a storage bus. So that's a pretty cool way to store potions because they can take up so much room in your network. Not that we are tight for room, just a better way to organize it. Let me look at these. Just all kind of crap. So that'd be kind of like an evolving process of just kind of keeping the filter updated to keep voiding out some of the junk. If I see something creeping up, I will void it on out. Looks like I got a bunch more scrolls, I should say. All they do is take up slots. Goodbye. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to keep an eye on the mob farm, but I think it's going to be pretty good. Be a great way to kind of level mit, keep our system stocked. And we're not pulling that much more power. I think we're pulling about 6,000 RF total. Yeah, 6,000, which is, so the mob spawning's pulling about between 3 and 4,000 RF a tick, which, whatever, that's fine. We got it to spare. Alright, have a good one. See you on the next video.